The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
We're getting down to our nitty gritty, and we're going to be seeing who will be joining our top four here pretty soon in our losers semifinal or losers quarterfinals matchup. I had that wrong on the screen here, but it will be Cards of the Heart versus TaymanND. Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners. I'm BB Forky, joined alongside FFR Pro, and it's been such a wild top 8 so far. This is going to be our last round of V-Hard here. So what are you expecting to see from this match, FFR?
There'll probably be a little bit of everything. You know, there'll be some fast starts, some balls, some good times, bad times, salts. You know, it's pretty much on par for what we've seen in the V-Hard stage of the tournament.
And both of these players have had some ups and downs so far in this top 8, so I think they're going to be giving it all. Two of the titans of this community. I can't wait to see what's in store for today. But first, if you're unfamiliar with this game or tuning in for the first time, we have a quick little tutorial video to show you about how the game works and what you will be seeing in these speedruns today.
Pokémon Puzzle League is a Match 3 puzzle game first released for the Nintendo 64 on September 25, 2000 in North America and March 2, 2001 in Europe. It was re-released on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console in both regions in May 2008. It is a Match 3 puzzle game in that if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also to send garbage blocks to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can prove to be very disruptive. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear, and then have the panels immediately above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you will have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. Easy mode has 11 stages, normal has 14, hard has 15, and V-Hard and S-Hard have 16. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players.
We are in our final bracket stage, a double elimination process where you have 2 lives before you are completely eliminated from this bracket. We're going to be seeing a losers match today, so both of these players have already lost 1 time, 1 more loss, and they cannot compete anymore to try to win this tournament. Our first couple rounds of winners and losers are being played on V-Hard. As we mentioned, this is going to be our last V-Hard match, so we're going to be seeing a best of 5, which will be first to 3 race wins. And then after today, for this top 4, we're going to be seeing S-Hard be played. Pretty much the same format here, best of 5, first to 3 wins. The runs will usually be a little bit longer on the average here because the AI gets a little better, so that'd be very exciting to see. In grand finals, it will also be a best of 5, but if the loser happens to be victorious in that match, our bracket reset will be a straight up best of 1 there. So all out fun there. One last crazy S-Hard race to take it all. We'll have to see if it comes to that in a few weeks from now. We have a prize pool for this tournament. You can type !pool in the Twitch chat to find out some more details about that. We are currently at 319 of the $600 goal that we have set here. Thanks for anyone who has contributed to this prize pool so far. If you want to contribute more to that, our donations get instantly added to the pool. Any Twitch bits or Twitch subscriptions will be added to the pool later. 40% is going to first place, with 20% going to second, 10 and 8 to third and fourth respectively. You can see how the rest of those payments get split up. Everyone in this top 8 getting a little bit of a chunk of change. Anyone who did not make this top of 8, if you happen to win the redemption bracket, you're getting 3% of this prize pool, and then 2% just going to a random player that didn't win any of the previous mentioned prizes. So little payout for everyone. Like to see a lot of their hard work. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of people are having fun because they just love this series, but you know, getting rewarded a little bit is also a good thing too. But yeah, here is the bracket of which we've been dealing with. Only 2 remaining in winners finals. We have that rematch from the Tetris Attack tournament earlier this year with Foxy Man and Yoshi. They played in winners semifinals instead, but making it a little bit further this time since they were on separate sides of the bracket here. And then in losers match, FFR taking that match over me 3-2 yesterday. Really good set. Recommend watching it if you didn't get to catch that live. And then who will be facing FFR, the winner of the match that we're going to be seeing today, Cards and Tayman. So yeah, no stranger to the tournament scene at all. Cards, one of the longest standing veterans in this community with a couple wins under his belt. Tayman also getting into that veteran status, I would say too, because he's been around for a while with 1 win in 2020 for him. So I mean, there's a lot of history here. I'm pretty sure Cards has gotten the best of him over the years, but I mean, you still really can't count out Tayman with the consistency of his play and just how good his times are here. I mean, what's like your general thought on both of these players, FFR?
Well, they are both really good. You know, they've both held their share of wall records. Tayman, of course, holding the S-Hard record at one point. CardsOfTheHeart still holding a couple wall records, but has held every other record at some point in this game. But yeah, as you mentioned, Cards throughout the tournament match history against Tayman has sort of owned them. I know their last couple of matches have been really, really close. You know, Tayman, pushing Cards all the way to the last game. So, it should be a close one. We'll see how the game treats both of our players here.
It's really tough to think who has the edge in this matchup. Cards had a pretty solid commanding 3-0 against Ty in his first round of winners, but then got 3-0'd by Foxy with a little bit of bad luck, but just general lower than average times by his standards. And Tay pretty much kind of like the opposite of that, where he had to face you in that first round, FFR. And I mean, he did have some competitive times, but ultimately falling short in that matchup. But then his second match, he went up against Fortnite Mike with a dominating 3-0. So Tayman coming up with more recent momentum here, but it's been like so back and forth for a lot of these players in this tournament so far. It's kind of like, are you feeling good day of? Of course, is the game giving you pretty generous RNG here? If I had to pick someone who's going to win this, it's mostly a coin toss. Probably going to game 5 just like yesterday's match. I'm gonna give it to Tay. I don't know, I think he's just maybe due for a game here. It seems like he's been theorizing, taking a lot of good practice here. Not to say Cards hasn't, but I don't know, it feels like a Tayman day to me, so I'm gonna say he wins this in game 5.
Yeah, it's really tough. both these players are so good, but I wouldn't follow the history. I'm gonna say Cards in 5.
Yeah, very safe pick there. Yeah, a spot in top 4 for both of these. Last round of V hard. I bet both of them want to finally get past that and get that S hard grind going on, and of course earn a little bit more money at the end of the day. So without further ado, we have number 1 Cards of the Heart versus number 3 TaymanND in losers quarterfinals coming at you guys right now.
And as you see, both players in that last minute V-hard practicing, and gotta make sure the fields are in tip-top shape here.
I believe Tay did mention it in the Discord, or not the Discord chat, the Racetime chat, that he did get a 1348 while warming up today. So already feeling a little bit good, but he said, "Dang, I probably just wasted the good RNG on my side."
Yeah, that's well. I mean, I feel that. I mean, I kind of wasted my good RNG against Yoshi, but yeah. Hopefully, we'll be getting our players ready to go pretty soon here.
Yeah, we just gave them the go here. You guys still got about 5 minutes to get your predictions in chat, too, if you want to get along with those channel points. Always a fun little time there. But yeah, Cards, on your left side here. 2 close second-place finishes last year, trying to, once again, become a champion at this game. But Tayman also... just 2 years ago removed, he got his last championship, so we'll see.
Alright, here we go. Game 1 is underway. And we're pretty much sync start, so that's always nice to see. Here we go, let's see. So, players will be mostly playing this, ooh, nice 10 combo there. That was beautiful. Players will be mostly playing this first half, kind of like hard mode. Then once we get past, like, Blaine, Tracy, then we start switching to the S-hard strats here. And, ooh, Tayman did not get the great Gary 1 to start here.
Yeah, already some big trolls on his side, but it's not going to mean too much. I know a lot of people do like the sentiment for this game that the race is determined in the last 8 stages rather than the first 4, because you won't see a lot of resets here. Generally, the opponent is slow enough that they're eventually going to die, though that is wasting quite a bit of time on Tayman's side as Cards is rattling off a 10-second stage and already going to be lapping Tayman early on here.
Yeah, Tayman kind of giving a sarcastic thumbs up to Gary there. Probably already seeing that he's, you know, down a stage and a half already.
Yeah, so the name of the game for this whole mode, you're going to be seeing these double 4 combo starts. And if you've been paying attention to Card's side, he does like to play this very aggressive here at the beginning, and we'll cut this off at a 3-chain most of the time, assuming he has enough combos sent at the beginning here. And it looks like it's paying off here. Not enough time to get to that clear here. So Card's going to be retaining this lead, but Tayman going to be making up 11 seconds on him.
Yeah, Tayman got fortunate there. Brock actually had the double 4s leveled, but it was just a little too slow. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Card's meant to set up the next 4 combo with the blues there. Just kind of miss-swapped. Okay. Tayman gets a nice 15. Gonna catch up here, despite that Gary 1. Because, yeah, Cards' surge can be missing a little bit here. 31's not not too bad. I've definitely seen and had much worse.
Yeah, it looks like pretty standard fluctuation here at the beginning. Not too uncommon at all to see these 30, even 40-second matches pop up. But also, on the other side of things, not too uncommon to see these sub 15 times that we've seen it already from Cards and Tayman more recently here with these past 2 stages.
Way to go! Give up?
Oh, Cards went 4-4-6, slapping the 6, but
Give up?
Erica just cleared a little too much. It was not enough.
And now busting out a pretty big chain there at the bottom too, but here comes another set of double 4 combos. Assuming this doesn't chain at the bottom, there's just a little stop time left, and down stacks the yellows, so there's not going to be enough time to get a clear.
Very nice.
My Pokemon.
Yeah, that could be tough to do sometimes. Because usually you really want that first set of double 4s to work. As Erica eventually goes down Tayman's side. Sometimes once you get that first set of double 4s clear, it can be quite hard to get a second set up. Cards did that beautifully there earlier. Ooh, this is some big juicy pillars on Koga's side here for Cards. And they're gonna hold up beautifully.
Tayman extending this one out to a 5 chain, and Koga's going to be with some pretty low stacks on Tayman's side as well. I don't see an immediate clear, and he's going down in 17 seconds. Koga cooperating for both people.
Very, very nice. Car's gonna go the Suga style double 4s, starting with 2 immediate 4 combos. Oh, this is a really low left, except for the reds were there.
You won't.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna win.
Yeah, this is yeah, hopefully Sabrina will not go for a few minutes like she did with me a couple times. Oh boy.
I'm gonna win.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm
they-
not sure what you did to make her angry, but she did not like you yesterday.
Yeah, that 1 3-minute fight that, you know, eventually had to reset on Sabrina moves, then the next game, she goes for 2 minutes. You know, they do say that if you keep them top off, they will eventually die, but obviously, Sabrina did not get that memo. Ooh, nice 8 combo from Cards there.
Way to go!
Yeah, and Tayman actually did a reset on Sabrina here as well, so
Way to go!
a little bit of Sabrina trolls this weekend and flattens out the double 4s and gets it clear, so maybe he's stealing your energy from yesterday, FFR.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh boy.
I'm gonna win. Way to go!
Oh, Tayman had another set of double 4s, but those were leveled off. Yeah, this could be the you know, 2-3 minutes Sabrina that we were just talking about. Not to like jinx Tayman or anything.
We
Oh,
did talk
Cards-
about how these players usually don't opt to do resets here early on, but Tayman doing 2 on Sabrina here, and Cards opting to do 1 on Blaine as well. It is getting close to that midway point, so it's more realistic to do some resets, but still kind of surprised. But I guess that's just going to be a preview of what you're going to be seeing here. I think Cards might opt to play things out a little bit more, but Tayman has been known to be really, really aggressive, and I think we're going to be seeing him just do some of the earliest resets in this match. But Cards reset paying off. He gets this 18 here, and Tayman also finally moving on from Sabrina.
Yeah, Cards, you know, had a sub 650 kill on Blaine there, so you know, it's not exactly schmoovin' USA pace, but you know, I'll say he's kind of cruising. Ah, Tayman did too many 4 combos and had the separation that he was looking for.
Way to go!
That's why you ideally only want to do 2 4 combos.
Go!
Oh no, Tracy! Oh, leveling out the garbage.
Way to go! Go!
Not enough time to do the down stacks there, though. Just 1 swap away to potentially maybe getting a vertical red there on Tay's screen. Oh, Tracy got so greedy on card screen and went for that 4 combo, but it still paid off. And Cards recognizing how much combo garbage was at the top there. And here's a reset, and TaymanND, because of that, will be taking his first lead of the match.
Way to go!
Yep, very small lead, probably only like 2 seconds or so. Oh, this is a really, that was a really low left, but Tracy just immediately went for the clear on the side, and
Way to go!
that's a garbage clear down stacking.
I'm gonna win! Go!
Oh, just enough time for the purples and Cards side, too. I don't know what it is about Tracy, but I feel like he just plays a little bit more cautious than other AIs in this game, and he will just stop his chains and make sure he has a clear, because he forced TaymanND to reset here. He already forced Cards to reset, and he might do it again here. But, oh, that was actually interesting. I think it would have still led to a reset, but Cards noticing that it was going to drop for a 4 combo to clear the garbage, but Tracy actually did a frame perfect swap and ruined the 4 combo, and it didn't clear the garbage.
Yeah, interesting. Oh, TaymanND's garbage gets low off again. That's another reset. Ooh, the low left on Cards' side was not low enough. Oh, the red!
I'm gonna win!
Oh, I thought Tracy was gonna flatten the reds. Not quite.
I'm gonna win! Go! Go!
Got second tier up there too if Tracy decides to look at it. Another rough spot potentially here for Cards. TaymanND extending out this chain a lot, and it might pay off. This is some really weird, awkward stacks on Tracy's side, and not a lot of panels here left. So the purples will clear, and then there's threats of yellows and greens, but he downstacks it poorly, and Cards moving out at the same time as TaymanND.
Very, very nice. Keeping it basically neck and neck so far. Okay, here we go with Cards' attempt at Team Rocky here. Green and blue, very standard.
Oh my god, was that a 12 combo?
Oh, 12 combo, that was very nice.
I've seen an 11, a 10, and a 12 already in this first game from Cards.
Way to go!
Yeah, when are we gonna see that 13 combo?
Way to go!
Alright, Cards has a chance here. The blues might drop in place. Only the greens will probably be a threat. Actually, I lied. There are also reds and the blues still lined up. But he's got 1-4 combo at the top. Assuming that Team Rocket does not do second tier here, there's another pretty decent chance for Cards to get the kill. Let's see what happens as this last clear comes out.
Yeah, it looks like Cards using the shock block to help us up another set of double 4s later on. No, we're not going to see him. He's going to reset, try again. Oh, TaymanND had pillars set up on his Team Rocket. Looks like he decided not to go for it. Ooh, this might work out. This is really low. Low right? Nope, that's low everything.
Such a satisfying kill when, like, 4/5 of the screen is just one garbage block.
Yes. We just all love that.
And Cards looking almost to get a very similar kill, but unfortunately not quite as lucky there, as there were 3 rows at the bottom. So 1 clear coming out. The purples are going to scare me too, as there's the 4 combo. But I think he might opt to play it once again, because there's a 5 combo hanging out at the top, which could provide a little bit of trouble here for Rocket.
Ooh, TaymanND send enough? Yes, he did. Yeah, and also the interesting thing with Team Rocket is that they will try to maximize the combos that they get off of garbage. So they'll occasionally try to go for like 12 and maybe even a 15 combo. But no, that did not work out for Cards here. And Cards is now down the patent pending 2-stage lead.
So Such a rough middle segment for Cards right now. I believe he's been on Tracy and Rocket for like a combined 5 minutes or something like that. Also, Tayman extending this out a lot. He does get a very small left stack, and he had enough combos to have no shake, at least for a little bit here. This could be good enough as Richie gets greedy, goes for the 4 combo, and Cards finally escaping Rocket.
Are you ready?
Yeah, finally getting out of there. But Tayman also got out of Richie, so he maintains the 2-stage lead. And yeah, I find that kind of the stretch of Tracy to Giovanni to be kind of a weird sort of middle ground.
I'm gonna take you down.
Oh, that's a
Tay, missed opportunity. Oh, but you know what? That might not have mattered because that vertical purple was there in the first place. Even if he, I don't know, because I think the AI might have responded a little bit differently there. But there were just 2 panels on that left side there, and I think Tay should have pulled the trigger.
Yeah, I definitely would have went for that one. That was just too juicy to not pass up. Tayman kind of going for pillars there. No, they don't hold up there.
Yeah, 2 immediate clears once again here. I'm sure we're going to see a reset happen as soon as this down stack happens and these purples clear. But no, he has 1 4 combo here at the top, so he might elect to play this out a little bit faster, or further, I mean. Meanwhile, Cards, very unfortunate that purple coming out just in the nick of time. And Tayman, oh, he's a little short here.
Oh, no, send. Oh, he resets. He knew he just couldn't get the last couple lines needed and saw that Lorelei was just gonna have yellows. That's unfortunate there.
Yeah, very unlucky first game for both of our players, I'd say right now. We're approaching the 15-minute mark, and we're still the furthest being Lorelei. Though, here comes Cards once again, 15-second on Geo, trying to get this time back. And Tayman going for the catch there. Tried to extend that chain, but frame perfect trick very hard to execute here. The top 4 combo is going to get cleared, and this bottom one's going to follow very shortly here. But is there going to be enough stop time here? The down stack? And yeah, there's the clear.
Are you ready?
Yeah, this is a rough first game for both players here.
Ooh, Cards dropping this soon. This left side looking very vulnerable. Is he going to be able to get this kill?
What was that catch Richie did? Okay, didn't matter, but wow. Yeah, Richie caught a panel mid-air for a chain.
And just like that, Cards now bringing it back. Tayman with that 2-stage deficit earlier. Now Cards erasing his own 2-stage deficit. And we might see another reset incoming from Tayman here, so this lead could swap hands once again.
Lorelei going green for the 5 combo, gets there. Cards got pillars on his Lorelei. Here's 1. Wow, Lorelei went wrong way with the reds. And we are basically tied going into Bruno here. Wow. Very fortunate on Cards' side.
These last 3 stages, these opponents are just getting ever so faster here, so you can elect to extend out your chains a lot more, which we've been seeing both players do already. It's going to be very important to recognize what your opponent is doing. And look at this, a low left side from Tayman. He actually does notice it this time. I think he's going to get rewarded for it. Oh, the reds, just not enough time to get the clear. No, the horizontal yellows.
The yellows.
I think he still gets this kill, though.
Oh, you still got it.
And look at Card's side, also a really good kill. His opponent going to be out of moves here. Textbook from both of these players.
All right. Wow. Very nicely done Brunos from both players. So here we go. 2 stages left and basically tied. You know, Tayman's got Yeah, very slight lead. Let's see what he's got here. Yep, the fours. Went kind of on the 4-chain. That's no combos. That's not gonna be.
Yeah, Cards dropped his chain as well, so maybe a little bit of nerves already in this first match here. But Tay's got the second set of 4 combos, and Cards dropping it early almost paid off there as Gary got to a really low stack here. Let's see what happens after this clear on Tay's side. Will these 4 combos end up being nice to him? And it might be, but did he send enough? Yes, that chain coming down.
Oh, they were leveled momentarily, but not anymore. And with that Cards reset, TaymanND's gonna have 1 stage lead going into Mewtwo here. So here we go. First Mewtwo of the day. Will he be free? Cards going 4-4-8. That's very nice. I like a 4-4-8.
Oh, a little slow on that last swap.
Yeah, he meant to extend that.
Alright, Tay, nothing more for his chain, and unfortunately those reds were already lined up at the right side here. If this is a slow down stack, Tay has a chance. But the shake time, I think, buying Mewtwo just enough time here. Ooh, okay, well, it's up to Mewtwo to decide when he wants to die in this match. So this could be good news for Cards, but he needs to get this Gary kill.
Yeah.
I'm going to
see
win.
here. Yeah. Okay, Gary. No, Cards kind of going for some pillars. The first one kind of got cleared quickly.
Oh no, Tay taking a death here on Mewtwo.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I'm not sure. I think that might have been 5 rows of blocks with no moves. Wow.
Well,
Awesome. Look at that.
Unfortunate for Tay there, but technically he still has just the slightest lead right now. But you definitely, on Mewtwo, especially for VR, you're most likely just going to want to play it out. So Tayman has been known, he is a big proponent of Mewtwo resets on S-Hard, and I think he's even done it somewhat on V-Hard before too.
Yeah. Oh, this could be good for Tay. Oh, goes the wrong way with the yellows. And this will be a crush cow. So Tayman, once again, thanks to reset on Cards, gonna have a 1 stage lead to Mewtwo here.
Yeah.
So this is take 2.
20 minutes for both of these players, man. This is a pretty uncharacteristic win, and the person who wins this is going to feel so relieved getting such a low time like this. And Tay, he ends up dropping this, but unfortunately the red horizontals were just hanging out there. So looking very reminiscent to his last Mewtwo, and here's Cards' chance.
Yeah.
I'm going to win.
Alright, but 4 combo up top for Tay. Oh, Tay got to be careful because of 4 combo separating his stack as well. Now, did he send enough here, and is he going to get lucky enough? 1 line short. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's gonna get clear. Okay, well, Cards gets a quick kill here. Could steal this first game here. That's a.
I'm going
It was a low left. He was kind of late there.
Yeah, he dropped it after just a couple of raises. And it looks like Mewtwo going to be doing some down stacking on his side too, and gets that 4 combo. Alright, time to play the waiting game here, FFR.
Oh boy, who's Mewtwo's gonna go down first?
Oh, Mewtwo just ruined what he had, but he goes for seconds here! Can he get the reds in time? And he does. Oh my goodness, what a heartbreaker there for Cards. Big chain coming out from Tay's side though, and a 4 combo at the bottom. Is there going to be enough time to scroll up here and down stack? Oh, it's going to be close.
One stack. Runs out of time. So, despite the first loss on Mewtwo, TaymanND pulls it out in 22-20. Wow.
As I thought, Tayman first reaction in the race chat said, "How did I win that?" And you know, that's just sometimes PPL, you know?
Yeah, it just happens like that. Cards finishing up just right behind him at a 22:54.
Well, I mean, I'm guessing that's setting the pace for today. It's going to be a wacky day once again here. 22:20 might be the slowest time I think we've seen a win happen in this top 8. I could be wrong, but that sounds about right. I know me and Foxy's match had some really slow winners, though.
Yeah, seems like the running theme for VHeart this year has just been some really slow winning times. I mean, there's been some good VHearts that have happened. Like we've had some 13s and 14s, but it seems like so many 20-minute plus times have happened.
Yeah, I think it's just been a year of VHeart that's literally all over the board. Like a 10-minute variance everywhere happening. 12s, 13s, 14s, 15s. Keep going up and up. There's been a winner for probably every single one of those digits. But yeah, Tayman surviving. He's got to feel good about that. He gets the bad run out of the way, and he still gets the win here. And that's unfortunate for Cards. Like I mentioned, like the person who wins this game is going to feel so relieved, and the person who loses is going to be like, man, I had a chance to get this win here.
Yeah, it's never really a good feeling when you're 20, 21 plus minutes in, still the chance to win, and then just to eventually lose. It's very rough.
I should mention the predictions in chat when they closed. We have a complete tie, 50-50 odds, 3,100 bet on each player here. And I mean, that makes sense after how close that entirety of the first race was.
All right, well, here we go. Game number 2. Will we hopefully see our players have a little bit of a better time here. Ooh, Cards going 8 to a 4 to start. Very interesting. So that's double 4s.
Yeah, he makes an interesting pattern here. If it happens that a left pillar ends up sticking out at the top, it could have made for another separation, but unfortunately that clear is going to happen right at the bottom. Tayman does get the kill on Gary here first.
Yeah, I think he has 13 seconds this time around, so he's about 40 seconds ahead of last race already. Oh boy, looks like Cards got tase Gary from game 1 here. Okay, 49. You know, not the greatest start, but as we've seen, bad start kind of doesn't matter too much.
What was it? Both the players got out of the first 8 stages in like 7 or 8 minutes at the most last stage, and then it was like 12, 13, 14 minutes on that last 8.
Yeah, I believe Cards got out of the first half in under 7 minutes that first race, and still wound up with a nearly 23-minute time.
But yeah, 15-second kill there on Cards, and got to make him feel a little bit better now, making up for that bad carry. And very fortunate for Tay for a second there, as the greens cleared to the left, but the blues ended up touching the garbage there at the end. And we might see another clear here at the end with these purples. Just enough time. This might be a little bit of a troll here early for Tay, but I think we're going to be seeing some strict down stacking and Misty deaths on both sides.
Yeah, Cards actually grabbing the lead here. Had a nice 11 on Misty. Here we go. Got Surge here, who wields the only evolution in this game.
Playtime is over.
No chain falling from that. 11-second kill, very nice. But unfortunately, Tay's side, a couple chains going to be falling with some yellows lined up too, and then some reds right afterward. Ooh, kind of completely opposite results at the beginning of both of those surges. And a second tier chain falling into place.
Way to go!
Well, that's very unfortunate. Nothing you can really do about that, but no further punish. 31. It's gonna keep pace here. Except Cards has kind of got on a bit of a heater the last 3 stages. Last 3 stages for Cards have been 11, 11, 10.
He's found these really aggressive openings, and he's just been cutting it loose very early. Had that 8 combo at the tail end of that 3 chain here. And he's probably going to be looking to do the same here. He's got a 5 combo and an extra 4 combo. All of that's going to drop on top of that chain garbage besides the 2 initial 4 combos. Huge pillars, 13-second kills for both of them.
Yeah, very nice. Tayman would be proud of that pro kill Cards got.
No.
Okay, let's see. We go with Tayman's attempts on Koga. 4, 5. Ooh, gets the second 4. That's interesting.
No.
Oh, there's some pillars right there.
No.
Way to go!
Ooh, big chain coming out from Sabrina, man. What is up with her this weekend? She's going to end up dying, but I'm kind of surprised at just how big that chain was in the first place.
Yeah, I guess depending on the color patterns, the colors are literally very close to set up another chain, and you just go off. And yeah, this both players are having very solid first halves, but Cards just getting the better first half so far here. Ooh, this is a low left. Oh boy.
Oh, this should be a kill for Cards.
Yes. Oh yes. That is a 5:03 first half for Cards right there. That is what I like to call schmovin' USA pace.
What was crazy too is he actually had like a pretty big troll on Gary at the very beginning of this run, so you think, oh, maybe just some of this bad luck's gonna carry over from last race, but no. Ever since then, stages 2 through 8 have been so clean. But an early drop here on Cards, and let's see what happens, because sometimes when the opponent's not topped off, they usually don't prioritize some clears as heavily, but unfortunately, Tracy does get this clear here at the top. We might see Cards opt for a reset here pretty soon.
Yeah, there it is. But yeah, like imagine if, Cards had a good Gary one. You're looking at sub 4.5 minutes halfway through. It'd just be, that'd just be blistering.
Sounds like a Tetris attack pace right there.
Yeah, 4.5 minutes for 8 stages, that'd be really good V-hard pace. Jeez.
Oh, okay, good potential kill here from Cards. I don't think Tracy's gonna do something too much. Tracy usually does ruin runs, but at least it was only one forced reset here from Cards. Oh, Tay, you gotta be careful. Ooh.
Careful. It's okay, it wasn't on Mewtwo like what I did yesterday, so we're fine.
Way to go!
Oh yeah, Blink's kind of going off on Tayman side here. Gets the horizontal.
Cards
Cards
drops
goes-
the chain. This could
Yeah,
still work, though. The red's in time. There's going to be a little bit of down stacking here, too. Did he send enough to get this kill?
Ooh, no, don't clear the blues. Don't see him. Okay. Woo. Okay, yeah, Cards sweating that one off. I was really scared when that blue block was spawned.
Yeah, that one little 4 combo saving the day there for Cards, which just stresses even more. Get both of your 4 combos here. Even if one gets cleared, there's a chance the second one can't be a hero. And Cards, you know, one troll on Tracy pretty recently here, and it looks like he's doing pretty good again. And opting to extend out this chain, and I think that was a really good drop. Not much here on the left side. Purple's unfortunately lined up, though, and then it leads to the yellows, too. I do approve of that drop. I think just pretty unlucky.
Yeah, definitely. If I saw that low left, I would be pulled the trigger there. But team.
Yeah, pretty big lead, and Tayman, he's going to be moving into Tracy himself now.
Yeah, that was about an 8-minute first half for Tayman there. So, yeah, not the greatest, but he's still very well in this match. Tayman extending this out. Oh, Tracy could extend it out further. May not matter anyways, because that's a low left. And yeah, Tayman's catching up here. Down
Nice
one.
pillars on Card side. This should lead to a kill.
Yes, very nice. So Card's alright, you know, couple trolls, but he's still sub 9 going into the Elite Four here.
Alright, Tay has his double 4 combo set up. He's going to extend this out until he feels a proper release, and he's going to do it right there. As Rocket's going to keep this chain going, get rid of everything on the left side. Such a beautiful sin there from Tayman.
This should be good. Yes. Finally pulls up the left, and that's textbook.
All right, pillars on Card side. This time the purples are a little scary, but gonna opt to do the left side instead here, and not enough time to get the reds. So both of these players extremely improving off of the last race here. Both on pace to, well, get a sub 15.
Yeah, this is looking definitely much better for both players. See Tayman's attempt here on Geo.
Alright, he's got some pillars, but one gets cleared immediately.
That's a little right on Cards' Lorelei here. And that's good. Wow. Oh, Tayman with that reset, Cards gonna have a 3-stage lead. He's all the way up at Bruno.
Card's really trying to beat his last time by a full 10 minutes right now.
Yeah, man, with a few more good stages, he actually can do it.
Early release here. There's going to be an immediate clear. Enough time. Some stop time got wasted, but I think it got refreshed there as those combos came late. And a clear also happening on Tayman's side right now. Getting a little bit trolled here at Geo. But a chance. I don't think these yellows are going to line up. I don't know. Horizontals are in play. Bummer.
Yeah, Geo just a little too fast, though. Hold up here. That's a 9 combo on Geo's side. Tayman's going to play this out because Geo's low on blocks.
Oh, no, the reds.
Shut up. No.
Alright, I think he's still going to like to play this out, though, with a low stack and 2-4 combos sitting up there waiting. I think there's a really high chance that Tayman should get this kill within, like, the next 20 seconds.
Yep, definitely. I'm going to be playing this out, too. Well, that's
Oh!
Lucky! No clear for Bruno, even with the extra blocks. Okay, well, the double 4s help Tayman here. No, the yellow.
No!
What there? No.
So close. I gotta think he didn't have that much time left there at the end. Unfortunate there for Tay. He does the big gamble there. It does not pay off. He finds himself in a massive hole right now because Cards is just He's in a groove right now. He's getting some good RNG. And look at this. Gary's going to use up everything once again here. What? Oh, a clear coming out on the left side first.
Fall in.
Watch out for horizontal blues. Yeah. Not enough time, though.
Okay. Okay, Tayman finally gets out of Giovanni, but he is like really far down here. So Cards in prime position to even this matchup at 1-1 here. Very nice combos so far.
Mewtwo not doing anything, though.
Yeah, Mewtwo stack was too flat. Ooh, Cards couldn't continue that chain.
I'm going to win.
Oh, weird horizontal that ends up clearing that first 4 combo, but he might get lucky here with the kill at the end. Panic down stacking from Mewtwo, and not enough time to get to the purples.
Wow. Super fortunate for Cards there. And that's a massive improvement from the first race.
Don't give up.
Yeah, 13-20 coming in from Cards there. Almost a complete 10 minutes. We got about 9.5 minute improvement there from Cards. And yeah, I think that's the V-Hard we're going to be seeing today. Totally unpredictable right now.
I'm gonna win.
Yeah. I think that is the second fastest V-Hard we've had so far this tournament. I know Tayman had a 13 flat against me.
Tayman throwing in the towel here. Understandable here, being down by so much. Probably couldn't even make it to the end with our 5-minute rule of disqualifying someone if they have not finished the race yet. So I think Tayman, he's feeling all right. I think he knows he's playing pretty solid. The luck's getting a little bit better here, and you're due for a race to be going in your favor here pretty soon. All right, let's see if Curious Ganondorf Race Room will give our competitors a little bit of luck here.
Yeah, maybe Ganondorf tuning into this match as we speak. Yeah, that's why he's curious.
So yeah, a series now tied up after that pretty impressive run there by Cards. 1-1. Not much to say here. V-Hard's doing V-Hard things. I mean, there have been a couple times Tayman has been a little short. It's really hard to, like, determine how you're going to send some attacks, because sometimes you have to just cut them off too quick, and if you're not able to find that follow-up afterward, it's really hard to get the kills. But yeah, I don't know. Not a lot of adjusting needs to be done, but maybe just playing slightly different here. I don't know. It's been some bad RNG at the same time. It's really hard to say, even in hindsight, what either player should be doing to kind of improve their chances.
Yeah, so sometimes it's hard even in the early stages where you are playing like hard mode, where you do go super aggressive, and then all of a sudden your opponent does a huge chain, clears most of his stack. You gotta be ready to, send that follow-up in preparation. Here we go, game number 3, tied at 1, basically a best of 3 set now.
Way to go.
4-4-6 from Cards, gonna slap that 8 combo right on top.
Way to go.
Massive pillars there. Well, that's 15 seconds, and yeah, it looks like the Gary 1 Luck's gonna be traded again.
Let's go.
Okay, actually, well, not too bad. 29, not ideal, but I mean, it still could have been much worse.
Way to go! Way to go!
Ooh, nice 12 there from Cards there. Definitely got themselves a pretty good start. TaymanND, 4-chain with some combos. That's gonna be, but should be good. Except the garbage got leveled off. So okay, not too punished. Couple unlucky. Yeah, no, he can't. He's telling Brock no leveling through sign language there.
Yeah, and Cards Misty just had the biggest greed in the world, where I think a 3 clear was like 3 swaps away, but went for a 4 combo though, something like a combined 7 or 8 swaps, and there just was not enough time at all.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Cards aside there. Go for stay leveled. And TaymanND is gonna catch up a little bit there. Still gonna be about a stage back. Or it's still getting that solid 18. Despite the clear. Okay, let's see TaymanND's attempt here. That is 4-4-5, slapping the 4.
Give up? Way to go!
And that is good for a 14. Very nice.
Way to go!
No, not so nice on Cards Erica here.
Give up?
Yeah, a bunch of really early clears coming out here, but there's going to be just a lot of combo garbage at the top here. Not a lot of shake and no chain to refresh the health. Oh, still enough time for Erica, though.
Way to go!
Ooh, Erica's gonna change a little bit off of it.
Way to go!
Is there still enough time? Oh my god, Erica just trolling Cards so hard here.
Just all the scamming.
Take out another set of 4 combos up top on his Erica, is also deciding to try to extend this game out a little bit longer.
Give up? I'm gonna win!
Okay, it will be TaymanND first out of Erica. Kinda tilted the head back there. Not too pleased with that. Oh, Cards going for the reset on Erica. Just really did not like where that Erica was going for him.
Yeah, that Erica, the last swap right before the reset, cleared literally all the garbage on the screen. So I think Cards just wants a fresh start here. Give Erica some less panels to work with here, and that's going to be a really low 4 combo on the right side. And it should be leading to a kill. Oh, but the vertical, but still not enough time afterward. What is going on Tay's side?
TaymanND went for a hard reset on Coden there. Had the double 4s got leveled off on him. So yeah, get rid of that no level in RNG hopefully. Oh, that's a 7 combo, but Cards does find a second 4 combo, so we'll have the double 4 set up. Got some pillars there. They are trying to work, and they will work. So there we go. Okay, well, it looks like the hard reset on Tay's side there paying off there. He's only about maybe 5 seconds behind.
Way to go!
Ooh, that's 449. Catches Sabrina on the raise there.
You won't.
And clears 1. Oh, cleared the other, but not the rest of the garbage. Oh, well, there's the rest of the garbage. This looks good for TaymanND. There we go. Nice 20-second kill on there. Will be the first Ooh, what was that 8 combo that Sabrina did? That was all blue panels. Wow, not too often you see a combo that big of all of one color.
Way to go! I told you so. Way to go!
Plain stack was just too flat. 4 combos got cleared off immediately. 12 seconds for cards there. A second go. We'll be entering Blaine.
I'm gonna win!
Blaine doesn't have too much left, but he's gonna lure the reds. And, looks like TaymanND's sounding off at the game now. Ooh, looks like cards did a 7 combo. There's a lot of down stacking for Blaine. Yeah, it's just not enough down stacking to run out of time here. Okay, TaymanND is good. He'll be out of the first half at about 7-12. So still not too bad. If you're getting through these stages less than a minute RTA on average, you were doing pretty good, I would say.
See if cards can join him there pretty soon. One more clear coming out with a 5 combo block sitting in the middle of the stack up there. But the reds are lined up. See if cards, he might opt to play this out. We might see him go for another reset here. It all depends how he's feeling. TaymanND meanwhile going for a reset of his own on Tracy. But all cards looking like a good decision to not reset here. Double 4s once again falling into place. And the long scroll back up is going to give cards that kill.
Yeah, it actually looked like Blaine had a chain off that little guard setup, but
Tay, another opportunity with a low left side there. Maybe he'll get lucky and still get a kill here, but I think there's an opportunity to drop it slightly earlier. But it looks like it does not matter, and he's going to get that 20-second kill.
very nice. See cards. Got some pillars. They will not quite hold up for him enough. Let's see. TaymanND got some pillars in Team Rocket, not too big. Oh, the scam chain. Okay, gonna clear the other 4 combo. Go low on blocks. Purple's there. Cards gonna try Tracy once again. 4-4-6. Gonna extend it out here. TaymanND going for another reset. Ooh, that's a lot of 4 combos. Did not get the separation there. The danger of doing more than 2 4 combos is that less likely that you're going to get that combo separation that you are looking for to distract the AI.
Unfortunately for Tay, his chain happening at the top of his stack could not extend it out anymore here, but maybe Rocket will do some bad down stacking. Goes for the blues and scrolling all over the place, but neglecting that green up there. I think TaymanND escapes with a pretty lucky one there on Rocket.
For sure. Ooh, this is kind of a low left for cards as Tracy. Yes, that will be good. So cards still a stage back here, but he's still very well in the game here. Yeah, TaymanND's gonna extend that.
You're wasting my time.
And for something from Giovanni's side, Giovanni's not doing much of anything.
You're wasting my time.
Kind of a low left for... Oh, okay, maybe not so much.
How
Oh, mess up the purples, so when the reds are there, that's gonna be another reset. Both players resetting on their respective stages here.
Way to go!
Tayman all the way at the top for this race. Let's see, he's going to keep extending it. Pillars on Gio's side with the raise. He lets it drop. Let's see if he gets rewarded for this. And yeah, so much panic there from Gio. That was a very good textbook kill from Tayman.
I'm a Pokemon now. I'm ready. Are you?
Cards just not getting some good luck on Team Rocket here. So Tayman's gonna be up the Patent 2-stage lead here. Let's see. Enters the Elite Four. Great way to avoid that 7 combo there. Didn't get one there, but he already has those 4s.
Oh, he does it once again on the raise here and some pillars, but some chains coming out now. Downstacks the yellows, though, so here comes a second chance for Tay to get this kill. No change, just panic clears here. I think he might get lucky enough. Only the reds. The reds get cleared now. Only the blues. And which? Oh, are they gonna get cleared on the right side?
Don't give up.
Okay. Well, that was a lot of time wasted up for Richie.
Oh, but the greens are gonna pop into a chain at the bottom here.
Oh no!
I'm gonna win.
Second tier buying just enough time. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Are you?
Oh, Tayman's not gonna be happy about that. Ooh, Cards just got to that 8 combo there. Couldn't continue. Might not have had to. That's a pretty low right side. Not gonna see the blues, hopefully. Doesn't see him. Alright.
Alright, opportunity for Tayman. Very low left side here and a lot of panels cleared off the board. Let's see if he gets rewarded. Left side getting down stack. No more options here. Tayman's going to be retaining this lead.
Oh boy.
Are you ready?
Alright, here we go. Cards is shot at Richie. Ooh, I have to do a lot to keep that chain going, but still going. Ooh, he meant to swap the green in, I think. Everything got leveled up. Alright, Tayman's Lorelei. Somehow chaining more. Some pretty juicy pillars there. Oh, that's a low lap. That will be a kill.
And probably maybe a kill on Card's side too, as they do not downstack those purples immediately and try to rearrange the blues at the bottom. So Card's trying to hang in here, but Tayman's found a groove and he's running with it.
Alright. Here we go.
You've had it.
Tayman getting Brew, yes. Or Bruno.
Oh, the horizontal purple's messing up his vision here and cutting his chain early. Let's see if somehow he can still get lucky here at the bottom. The yellows or greens are looking scary, but some early clears here. The blues are also lined up and going to bring out that clear. And don't look now, here comes Cards coming back.
Yeah, had a great Lorelei, and with that reset, we are basically tied. Cards will have about a 5-second lead, but it's essentially a tie at this point.
All right, Cards getting a lot of lag chains here at the bottom. I don't know if this is exactly what he wanted. This makes his initial sin drop much earlier, but this is kind of an awkward stack for Bruno. Let's see how this down stacking goes.
Oh,
Tay, the yellows. No. Oh, slow down stacking though. There we go. He gets the kill.
Yeah, that was gonna be a lot of down stacking. I don't even think Bruno with that cursor speed would get that in time. TaymanND's gonna be first into Gary the second here. Bruno, Car's waiting for Bruno to do something here. Okay, there's a little something.
Oh yeah, that right stack is super low here, and it just keeps getting cleared. Only the greens are worrisome, and those get cleared early. All right, so now Card's going to be heading into Gary, but look at Tay's send here. All combos only on the screen right now. Leads to such a juicy kill on his screen.
Very, very nice. And TaymanND still maintaining this one-stage lead here, going into Mewtwo. Seems like every time Cards has been trying to, catch back up, TaymanND just pulls ahead by that one.
Oh, this is going to be a low side for Mewtwo, and Tay lets it rip. Oh, and just enough time for the yellows. That's going to be really beneficial for Tay here. Just don't downstack those purples, and this could be a kill. And there it is for TaymanND.
Very, very nice.
I'm a Pokemon
Cards with a kill on Yuri 2 there. But yeah, much. Pretty decent run from TaymanND there. That was 17:02.
Cool.
Way to go!
So pretty much average for top level players. Let's see if Cards can finish strong here. Ooh, nice lag chain there. Ooh, this is a low left. Gonna get to. Doesn't get to the reds in time, so Mewtwo is free on both sides.
The Pokemon Master, the winner!
Once again, a little bit of a higher time than the peak we've seen from both runners, but TaymanND finishing this close race within a minute. But much better times from that first race. 17:02 and a 17:40 finishing off from this. TaymanND going to be taking that 2-1 lead here and threatening a match point. But yeah, after game 3 here, we're going to let our competitors take a little bit of a rest as well as ourselves. So take a little bit of a break. Stay tuned, and we'll bring you these last couple races that will be happening in this game. All right, guys, welcome back. After that brief intermission, we just saw TaymanND take this third race in another really close series. He's now up 2-1, threatening match point. He's got 2 races to get it done. Cards has got to for sure win these next 2 if he wants to stay alive in this tournament.
Yeah, Cards actually on the verge of, I believe, on the verge of his worst finish in tournament history. You kind of remember the Tetris Attack tournament earlier this year was when his podium streak was snapped.
Yeah, very, very notable for the longest time, even just finishing top 2 in most tournaments, and then at the minimum, just a top 3 in every single tournament. But yeah, Tetris Attack ended up switching that streak, and now, I mean, it just goes to show how strong the competition is now. TaymanND potentially knocking him off at 5th place here if he can close out one of these last 2 races, which we will see very shortly here. Both of the competitors are readied up, and we are hopping into this race 4.
Yeah, it's just really amazing how deep these last couple tournaments have been. And, tournaments are only going to get deeper as the years go by. Car's getting that 4-4-8 off there. Actually need all of that 8 combo and the bag of chips. TaymanND off to a great start. Nice 14 there. Car's got another 6 double force.
Alright, it ends up paying off for him. It was a little bit scary, though, because just enough time to get those blues, but did not refresh the stop time. But yeah, I mean, just the level of competition, everyone consistently showing up now. It's like not surprised that a caliber of a matchup like this could be a grand finals in the past, but we're seeing this like 3 rounds before where a grand finals would be, because these two have had to run into some killers in winner's bracket.
Way to go! Way to go!
No problem.
Oh, that looked promising for
Way to go!
Cards for a second there. Oh, Brock's gonna get the scam chain. Oh, didn't use the yellows to clear. Runs out of time. Okay. So not the quickest start that we've seen from Cards, but this is still not bad.
Way to go!
Team is gonna extend this out to a 4 chain. No extra combos there. And just didn't get the separation he was looking for.
Way to go! Good battle!
He's got a 4 combo and a 5 combo lined up top. If it does need to go to that, which it doesn't, he's going to end up getting a 31-second kill on a very low left side here from Misty on Card's side, and leads to not being topped off here. If the clear comes out here, oh no, this could be some trouble for Cards.
Ooh, that is all gonna clear to panels.
Way to go!
And okay.
Way to go!
Oh, still not topping off Misty. Gotta drop this garbage.
Way to go!
Okay. Very nice merge there from TaymanND.
Unfortunate start there for Cards. If that next clear would have came out, I don't think he would have reset, but I bet it would have been sitting in the back of his mind, because a lot of garbage did get cleared there and giving a lot of the panels to his opponent. But luckily, you can see how slow this AI still is here at the beginning of a V-Hard, so you have plenty of chances to just play out the match and try to get the kill. But if TaymanND keeps playing the way he's doing right now, there's a 12-second kill. Despite Cards getting a 15 here, TaymanND's still cruising and gaining more time on Cards.
Do you choose
Yeah,
to battle me?
TaymanND is off to a great start here. Looking to close out this match here and
Way to go!
get out of the void and into the sacred realm of the bracket stage.
Work harder.
Cards' 4 combos were levels, did not separate. Oh, and that's another 12 from TaymanND. This is a really good start he's putting together. Give the thumbs up.
Cards getting these consistent kills, though. Not as quick as TaymanND, but if I were in his position, I'd take these for now, because as we've seen, the end of the run is always going to determine what fully happens here. TaymanND doing a 5 combo outside of his chain, so it allows him to cut off his chain early here. But a really weird looking horizontal blue there is going to clear out his 4 combo.
Yeah, that was strange. Obviously, Speedrun was not going for that, just trying to down stack. And so, don't look now, thanks to that reset by TaymanND, Cards is basically caught up.
Yes, Sabrina, I think, wins the Troll Award for this weekend. Just some really odd things coming out from her that we usually don't see from her. But she's look, even getting a 6 combo in the middle of that chain there at the bottom. And Tay not topping her off quite yet, and 2 immediate clears coming in. And Tay doesn't have a lot of panels on his screen, and the Rays ended up messing up his clear here. Hopefully Tay can find this follow-up, because Sabrina's still not topped off, and that surely would have been a death.
Yeah.
Way to go!
Yeah, that's the one important thing. Gotta make sure the opponent is topped off.
Way to go!
Okay, down stacking. Okay. Eventually runs out of time, but just like that, despite that great start TaymanND had, he is behind.
Way to go! I'm gonna win!
Okay.
Go!
That left side's getting pretty low for Blaine there. Okay, cleared the 1. Down stack. Runs out of time. That is a sub 6-minute first half for Cards there. That's very good.
Let's get going.
Yeah, Cards very similarly to one of his previous runs where it kind of started off a little bit slow here, but then it's been picking up towards the beginning of this middle section here. But yeah, we are once again here on Tracy. Tay visibly frustrated as did he reset here on Blaine or?
Yeah, he did have a reset. Gonna try again here. Ooh, that's a 15 for Cards on Tracy. This lead is getting wider.
The rare first try kill on Tracy. Cards getting pretty lucky here, extending out to a big lead here at the middle. But Tayman going to be making it through this first state at a sub 7-minute time. Still pretty solid pace by him. Not down by too much here. He's going to have to try to find those kills that he did of last race, because if there's one thing I was going to compliment him on, he caught the opponent with pillars and raises so many times that were such good kills.
Yeah, Cards is just, or Tayman is just a master at the pillar kills there. Oh, but the Cards got a pillar's kill of his own there on Team Rocket.
Ooh, Tracy not doing anything, but Tayman decides to let it rip here at the top because he noticed Tracy was doing some raising. But unfortunately, the purple's just sitting up there waiting to get cleared here, and a quick reset from Tayman's in.
You're wasting my time.
Ooh, Cards going super aggressive. 4-4-6. Ooh, that's not enough though. That's a super aggressive play.
Was a little bit hesitant to try to find this follow-up too, and a lot of combo spam here, and not hesitant on that reset though. He's notices that he's in trouble here, and he's got a lot of combos that are getting cleared. So it takes this reset opportunity for Tayman here. The clear comes in, but a 6 combo on the right side. There's going to be one chain that falls into place. The yellows are immediately the really scary thing to look out for.
Their second tier should... Okay, I don't know where Tracy was going, but he goes down.
Oh, not enough time to go for the yellows there. So Card's going to get a 19-second. Feeling relieved there because he probably thought he was not going to get the kill there. But sometimes, you know, the opponent goes for a little bit longer of a move here. And now Card's moving into Richie here. Still with a very comfortable lead.
Yeah, and on great pace here. Ooh, that was... Oh! Teamman had a low left on Team Rocket. Still runs out of time. That's okay. Let's see. Richie here uses the greens to clear the garbage.
I'm gonna win. Way to go.
Okay.
Don't give up.
Oh, well, that's just rude from Richie there. Didn't actually need to go second tier, but just went there anyways.
Way to go.
Oh,
Don't give up.
okay. Richie was confused there for a second, but covered.
I'm gonna win.
Tayman... It's got some pillars.
Don't give up.
Only cleared a lot of blocks there,
I'm gonna win.
but the yellows are getting there. And we have simul resets from both players.
All right, let's pay attention to see how these openings are from both players and what their computers are going to be doing here. Geo on Tay's side, starting a chain here on the left side, and Tay going to let it drop pretty early. And pillar, one tall pillar there on Card's side that kind of gets deleted pretty early here. 2 immediate clears as well. So there's the reset coming from Cards, and a clear coming on Tay's side too. There's going to be purples that drop in place, and I think those greens are going to be lined up as well. Second and third tier clears if they need. Don't you dare. Oh!
Yeah, Geo was peeking at that second tier.
Oh, but he just got rid of like everything on his screen. But no, second and going for third and a death on Tayman's side. Oh my God, so much happening right there.
The horizontal.
Don't give up.
Oh, that was unfortunate for Cards. Richie had a really low left, but got the horizontal clear.
Don't give up.
All right.
Cards trying to set a double four setup here. He's gonna definitely play this out.
Oh, what? He danced around the 4 combos and ended up down stacking it. But he's gonna level this off and okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, a lot. Richie did a lot on Cards' side. Yeah, Cards is laughing at that stupid behavior that Richie performed there.
VR definitely not like failing to make this exciting, man. There's just so many weird habits that are coming out from the CPUs and so many huge variance times, lead swaps all over the board. And now Cards jumping out to a really comfortable lead, looking good to potentially tie the series back up at 2-2.
That horizontal chain from Lorelei cleared the first garbage. Wow. Don't see that every day. So that's going to be simul resets again for both players. Cards up the patent pending 2-stage lead.
Way to go.
Looking to force a game 5 here. That was an interesting 6 combo. Needs another 4 combo though. Gets it right there. Gonna get another one just to make sure. That is... Oh, that's gonna fall all the way down the right side. Uh-oh. Oh, and it gets clear from the down stack. Oh, that is super unfortunate.
He's got one last chance here, but greens and purples looking a little bit scary. Let's see how the downstack comes in, and nothing going to happen. Maybe the greens, but I don't think there's going to be enough time.
Yeah, so, okay, thankfully it did work out for Cards in the end there, but, yeah, when a garbage block falls all the way down to the bottom of the screen, like what you just saw there, AI just ignores it. He will just continue playing like if the garbage block is not there.
Oh, Gio just giving Tayman so much trouble. He kind of got off to a really awkward start on that specific attempt, but we've seen so many resets from him already. And look at this Bruno chaining so much here on Card side. Only 3 panels on that left side, but it's going to be horizontal, so this clear will come out. Will there be enough time to try to find a clear here? And there it is.
Oh. Yeah, super unfortunate from Cards again. Yeah, I was also going to say, the AI in this game ignores garbage that falls all the way down there. In the GameCube version of Pound Upon, that happens. The AI actually does not know what to do in that position, so they will scroll the cursor up and down, doing the dance, and they will run out of time and die.
All right, Cards elected to play this out. Let's see if it pays off for him. So much combo garbage falling. Let's see, not some panics from the AI, but just enough time to get the clear. Cards doesn't hesitate because he had all that combo garbage sent. Very unfortunate. I mean, it almost paid off there. There's a lot of time wasted there, and if the AI maybe didn't get that clear right before the garbage clear, there could have been a chance. But Tayman's AI thinking maybe I could do a 4 combo here, but you don't have enough space for that, buddy. So Tayman finally passed Gio, passed Gio.
Oh, Cards not 1 line short, gets the 1 line. And yeah, Cards gonna maintain this 3-ish stage lead here. Ooh, T-Man having a lot of trouble getting this first attack off.
Oh, he's going to let it drop still because he notices how low it is. He's got to send 1 more line, which he does, and the yellow's clear on the right side. Still another raise, but very fortunate there for Tay. That was some pretty generous RNG, I think, to make up for that Geo trolling a little bit, but it still put him in such a big deficit here.
Yeah, and that's a low left on Gary 2's side for Cards. So here we go. Cards in prime position, up 3. to take this match to a game 5. Oh, TaymanND couldn't keep that chain going. Does have some pillars. Wow, how did Lorelai not clear the garbage there?
Very similar to a clear we saw earlier in this exact match where 4 combos dropping, but they accidentally swapped a top block a little bit too quickly to ruin the clear. And because of that, TaymanND does get really fortunate here and gets the kill. Let's see what Mewtwo's doing, though. A lot of chains here, no immediate clear on top. Cards in position to maybe get this kill here, but the blues are going to line up. TaymanND was down by a lot to Cards as he went into this Mewtwo, doing a little bit of a cursor dance here at the bottom again. Oh, just enough time to get to these purples. So, I mean, there's a chance here for Tay. Another favorable spot here at the bottom. Another kill. And this is a big chain. Cards has got to sit through a Mewtwo. And the purples will have enough time to get a clear here.
Yeah,
I'm going to
purples
win.
is set up.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Are we going to see Mewtwo troll Cards just enough here? TaymanND still needs to get this kill on Gary, though.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Mewtwo's still gonna go. TaymanND.
Quick drop. Is it going to pay off? Another low stack here, but he's got to send enough garbage. He's doing a lot of spamming here at the bottom. I think that's going to be a kill. No way, dude.
God. TaymanND gonna steal this match.
There's still a pretty favorable spot maybe for Cards upcoming here if Mewtwo cannot find a clear at the top. But some down stacking here gets rid of the blues, and the left blues are going to clear. Oh my god, Tay has a chance now.
Yeah, TaymanND's got a chance.
I'm going to win.
Okay.
He's dropping it, and there's going to be a left pillar on Tay's side and a right pillar. There is a chance. Some clears, slow clears. The clear comes out on Card's side. Does Tay have this kill? And he does. He steals the race and the match and ends up knocking Cards of the Heart out of the tournament. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. And TaymanND was down so much late, but just Mewtwo just giving Cards the business.
I'm going to win.
Oh my goodness.
That's not going to sit right with Cards at the end of this, man. Such a big lead here, and all the quick kills coming in from Tay at the end. And Mewtwo still going on Cards' side here.
I'm going to win.
Yeah. And yeah, that's officially going to be Cards' worst finish in one of these tournaments. I think that's 5th place. And Mewtwo finally goes down. 2 minutes 56 seconds.
Man, what a series there. It was like all over the place with that incredible comeback there from TaymanND. 1803 to an 1853. As you mentioned, Cards' worst tournament placing that he's had. But, you know, that will happen, especially when Mewtwo is going to be trolling you for 3 minutes there. But, you know, GG's to Tay. He prevents the scary situation here because Cards had some momentum. I imagine this game 5 would have been so close once again, but we're not going to be seeing that opportunity pop up here. But yeah, GG's to TaymanND. He gets that red win banner, and of course we're going to recognize him as the champion for today and gets the privilege of fighting you next FFR. So another great game. But congrats to Tay. 3-1, knocking out Cards of the Heart. Lives to fight another day to try to repeat as a PPL champion.
Yes, very, very well played from both players. You know, battling hard. It was definitely a rough battle. But yeah, TaymanND prevails. He is out of the void and into the sacred realm of the bracket stage. He's just exhausted.
He's relieved because now he knows he made it to the S-Hard round, which is a scary thought because TaymanND, some unfortunate draws last year, and he did not get to make it to that, he made it to S-Hard last year, didn't he? My bad. Ignore what I'm saying. Oops. We're transitioning to the wrong side here, but here, yeah, have a look at their player feeds again. I meant to go to the bracket. There we go. This is who our top 4 is going to be. Foxy Man and Yoshi, the battle of Group D there at the top. And then we have FFR Pro and Tayman at the bottom. I mean, surprising that Cards is out of this tournament, but we've always talked about this top 5 kind of being in their own class here. So one of them was always going to have to miss that top 4. Unfortunately, this time around, it is Cards. But yeah, these are some sick matches to look forward to here.
Yeah, and my match with Tayman is going to be a rematch of the first round where I knocked Tayman to lose bracket. So yeah, kind of interesting that we get to meet again soon after.
Yeah, that is really cool, actually, too, because this is going to be an S-Hard match versus you guys, too. So cool to see you guys on some different levels here. Also, notably, Foxy Man and Yoshi, I said they were both in the same pool, so it will be a rematch for them, too. They got to duke it out in easy, normal, and hard in groups. Got to skip V-Hard versus each other, so they're going to be going straight into S-Hard match. So it's going to be very interesting. The strats are going to be changing up just a little bit, but it's going to be a lot about timing and extending out your ability to find chains and finding that perfect drop here. So I think we're going to be seeing so many different strategies employed by all of our players here. FFR, you're coming off of that new S-Hard world record too, so you got to feel confident in your ability to do it. Tayman, former world record holder in S-Hard as well. Foxy having a top 5 time, and Yoshi, you know, the puzzle god himself might be the one who's kind of at the biggest disadvantage here in an S-Hard, but one thing Yoshi has been proving in himself, even if he's unfamiliar with the category, he is quick to learn the ins and outs of it, and that's the reason why he's sitting in winners finals right now. So, I mean, I don't know what to expect with this top 4, to be honest.
Yeah, but one thing we can't expect is S-Hard, which is going to be a lot more RNG involved. There's going to be a lot more drama to happen. Good stages, bad stages, comebacks, blowouts. A lot of good things.
For sure. A lot to look forward to. We're going to peek a little bit at the schedule here. We don't have exactly everything. Well, actually, it looks like we do have some stuff updated here. So we see at the top, FFR Tayman. That's going to be going on next Saturday. So that should be a great match to look forward to. And that Sunday, we're going to be previewing our redemption bracket round 1. So we've had those guys playing off stream right now. We're going to bring you some of the matches that have completed there. Unfortunately, we had to suspend our winners finals out quite a bit here. So Foxy and Yoshi been chilling for quite a bit here. They'll eventually get to duke it out Saturday, November 19th. And I will make note that a lot of these later matches might get flexed to different times depending on availabilities of certain players. So keep an eye out for that. It's just depending on players' availabilities. And of course, Thanksgiving is coming up, so holiday season and whatnot too here. So yeah, just stay tuned to that stuff. But we're going to be seeing redemption bracket and a really juicy top 4 here. But yeah, I think that will be doing it for us on the commentary desk here. FFR, I mean, any final thoughts? It was a 3-1 at the end of the day, but man, it was just, I could not follow the action the whole day today.
Yeah, a lot of things happened with that match. I mean, you know, it definitely could have very easily went to Game 5. Definitely could have very easily been a different result than the one we had. But yeah, we don't have to worry about V-Hard anymore. It is time to crank the RG up to 11 and then some.
For sure. It was not a good weekend for the tournament organizers, both getting knocked out this weekend. So please hug your fellow tournament organizers at home. We're in shambles. We're crying. We're having nightmares. It's not a good time for us. But in all seriousness, what a great set of matches. This potentially, I know I say this almost every week, could be our greatest weekend yet with a Game 5 and the craziness and the comeback that happened today. So stay tuned. It's only going to get crazier from here on out. It's been BB Forky and FFR Pro, and for everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.
See ya.